Welcome back, everybody. I am playing chess until I hit 2,000 ELO. Last episode, we hit 1,700. This episode, I'm a little bit under the weather, a little bit low energy, and yes, I'm going to use that as an excuse for the horrific blunder that I made at the beginning of this game you're about to watch. But stick around to the end because the unexpected happens. Thank you for watching. All right, 10-minute game. We're playing a 1735 from Argentina, and we have the white pieces. Let's play 1e4. And he's playing a Sicilian. Okay. Bring the knight out. A little bit different lighting situation today. A little bit of warm light for you all. Now, normally I just attack the center. I think this is what I'll continue to do. Take back with the knight. And he attacks my knight immediately. Now, usually I don't take here. It's always a question between these two squares. And I usually tend to go to f3. Putting pressure on his center pawn again. He's putting pressure on my center pawn, so I defend it with the knight. And he is threatening to take my knight and then take my center pawn. So let's see, how do we stop this situation from happening? I can't do this, obviously, because he'll take and then win my center pawn. I can defend my center with my bishop. Normally I would bring my bishop to e2, but in this circumstance, it's looking like this is probably a better square. Is there any other way? I can defend it with my queen, but it's kind of blocking in my bishop. Could bring my queen here. Bishop likes to be on e2 anyways. If I bring my queen here, is he threatening on doing anything? Here. Not really seeing too much. This is a move that I'm not familiar with, but I'm gonna play it anyways. Bring my queen to d3 to protect the center. Play bishop e2 and castle. Okay, and he's attacking the center immediately. It makes sense. So if I take, and he takes back with the knight, a lot of pressure here. And if he takes here, I can't take back with the knight because of the pen. So, I'm tempted to take. If he takes with the queen, we trade pieces and then play bishop here. My structure will be damaged. Have any tricks? Like if I take here, and he takes with the knight, and then I play check. So if I do this, and he takes here, then I can trade queens, trade. This is an interesting move. Here, check, here. He's threatening to do this, right? So here, here. Here, take back. Here, here. I could threaten checkmate. He could defend like this, and then I take, he takes, I take. Am I missing anything? I feel like I'm missing something here. But I'm getting low on time. I'm gonna go for it. So if he takes with the knight, we have this check. Picking up the bishop. Let's go check. Oh, and the knight comes right back. Protecting the bishop. Okay, well. And if I go here, he takes with the knight. Here. Takes with the knight. Dang it. I could, and if I go here, he's pushing and winning my knight, right? But then I push. Okay, we're gonna have to get a little weird. If he pushes, I push. Yeah, I totally didn't see if the knight comes back, it just defends the bishop. Okay, he takes immediately. I have to take back with the pawn. And now he's up a piece. Maybe bishop here. Is he threatening anything? I could take first, but the queen takes and he's eyeing this pawn. I guess let's just develop a bishop and try to castle our king. Get our king to safety. We're down a piece. Take here. Queen's defending this pawn. I mean, when you're playing down a piece, best thing to do is try to keep your pieces on the board. Just maintain your king's safety. Okay, now we want to keep our pieces on the board. I really don't want him to push here. So I think what I'll do is bring my bishop back, but the knight comes. Maybe I just go back to this square. Maintain this pin. I'm gonna bring my rooks to the center. We will have some powerful rooks. But is that enough? Because we are down a piece. The queen ever leaves, we'll take the knight, try to ruin his pawn structure. Okay, let's see what he does here. I think a reasonable move is probably asking my queen what it's doing, so let's try to figure out a square for our queen. I don't know if I want to go here. Okay, so he's attacking our pawns. Trying to infiltrate into our position. Do I have any tricks? I mean, I can take, and then slide my queen over here. I mean, what's he threatening? He's threatening to win this pawn, obviously. I think ruining his structure is probably a good bet. And now, I mean, I want to immediately attack his king. So a move like this. The queen is defending this square. So if I play a move like this, it kind of discourages him from taking my pawn because I can take his. His knight's coming in front of his king. That makes sense. I would like to play check, but I can't. So I think the bishop is coming probably straight back here to defend the c2 pawn. This pawn's hanging, but we have bigger things to worry about. Okay, now he did leave the defense of this pawn. So I think I should definitely take. This pawn is hanging now. Probably a move like knight back is decent. Bishop is doing a good job. My rooks would like to join in. Is he trying to push here? It makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, pushing is probably a really good move. I want to bring my rooks over here, but that's taking a long time. If I sacrifice my bishop to go here, and here, he goes back, go, well, sacrifice the bishop, here, rook, he goes right back, pushes, you can block this way. Not sure if I'm in time. I mean, if I go here, he plays this move, I go check, he He goes here. I attack the knight. He has a move like this. Let's play this move, rook e1. I think he will go here, and I'm going to check. I figure he's going to block with the queen. I'll go here, attacking the knight. Whoa. I mean, let's bring the rook up. This is the plan. But now he's going to have a lot of pieces here defending. Maybe a pawn can come in and try to dislocate something. Yeah, that's just a clean fork. That's unfortunate. I didn't see that. Do I have any tricks? Here. Not really. Anything like this? Oh, I can pin the knight to the king. So now the knight can't take back. And now I'm threatening one of these moves. Probably a good move is something like this. But this pawn is pinned. So I could just take that. And then take the knight right after. Opponent needs to be a little bit careful here. So if I take... He did just leave this pawn hanging. But he is threatening here now, right? So I think first and foremost, I probably want to protect against that threat. Let's protect against the threat. Bishop is doing a really good job. Now I'm threatening to win one of these pieces. Take here. I'm still not seeing a win. Okay. So his rook is coming in. Now obviously I want to just win a piece. That'd be very nice. This is hanging. So maybe I could do something like check. I think I'm just going to take this. I'm going to take this. He can't take because of the pin, then I'm threatening to go here, here, and here with checkmate. I believe that's checkmate. Oh no, the bishop can come back. That's a good move. I mean, I want to just win this knight. Getting really low on time. Yeah. That was a great move. Let's go all the way back. The rook comes in, we can just take it. Check. Okay, he hung his rook. And we have a minute now. I can just take that. I can just take that. And now this is checkmate. Queen has to block. And we play... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a swindle. Let's do a game review. And let's go into scene 2. Okay. Let's see. It says we played with 70.5% accuracy and opponent played with 60% accuracy. All right. It says I played like a 1350 and the opponent played like a 1300. But we got the win. Let's go through the game. So queen up here was an inaccuracy. Should I have played bishop f or bishop d3? That was my second option. And we're in the analysis now, so let's see. It likes bishop c4, really? But what if take, and then the knight takes on this square? Oh, I have queen d5. Threatening checkmate and threatening the knight. That's a nice little tactic. Okay. Well, I play against the Sicilian quite a bit. It's one of the more popular openings for black, so maybe that's something I should try to keep in mind. In this position, don't worry about the pawn. Play bishop c4. And if this transposition does happen, then we can play queen d5. Very nice. Very nice tactic. Okay. Oh, even pinning the knight to the queen makes a lot of sense. So if this does happen, he can't take back because he would obviously lose the queen. Okay. And then this was a blunder. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking here. I saw this check picking up the bishop, but he can just bring the knight right back. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Just miscalculated. Check, take. Developing the bishop. Yeah, I mean, in this position, we were dead lost. We were down a piece. It did not look good. I was not feeling too good about winning this game. Fix the bishop. Oh, taking was the best move. Okay. I'm glad I didn't take. I'm glad I took in this position because it opened up its king. And then sliding the queen over to attack this. Bringing the bishop back. And then he left the defense of this pawn, so taking that immediately. Makes sense. Queen here was a mistake. Rook here was a mistake. So I should have gone rook d1. My whole plan was to get onto my third rank and slide over, so I wouldn't have played rook d1 just because I don't have the ability to bring it over to this third file, this third row. That's a mistake. And then rook up was a great move. Okay. I'm glad we found that move because that was a fork of our rook and our queen, but we can pin the knight to the king. That's very nice. And now this was a miss. I should have taken here immediately. Okay. What if I take here immediately and he gives me this check? Am I just kind of not worried? Like I play king h1. His best move is queen f4. I have bishop c4. Not too sure what that's doing. Probably coming back here. Pushing a pawn. Well, I can't do that. Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I decided to protect against this. And that's a blunder. And this is a miss now. It's crazy how chess, like one move can be fantastic in one position and then just completely awful in the next position. This wasn't an awful move, but winning the knight right now seems like it's best according to the engine. And he goes bishop all the way back. I thought this was a really clever move because I can't take here because the bishop takes. And I can't give the check like I was planning on doing because the queen is now looking at that square. And now this is a miss. Oh, because of this move. Interesting. So in this position, I had check. Oh, and then just checkmate. Yeah, because of the pin. Dang. Yeah, that's really pretty. Check. Only move. Rook h3. He can block with the queen, I take. He can block with the knight, take. That's nice. It's kind of similar to what happened in the game, but it just took us a little longer. So I bring queen all the way back, which is a miss. It wants me to go here. His best move, bishop d7. My best move is to take the knight. And he brings his queen, or his king up. Wow. Okay. That seems like a crazy variation. But I bring my queen back. And then this was a blunder because I can just take the rook, take the knight, take the bishop. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a very good comeback. I'm kind of sad that I missed this queen move in this position. Wish I would have found that. That's pretty nice. Makes a lot of sense too. Should have been more cognizant of this pin as well, which we were in the end there, but well, thank you for watching. We're rated 1709 now, so now we can afford a loss and not dip back down into the 1600s, so that feels good. Like always, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.